You've probably never heard of it. You can walk across it in 5 hours. But you'll never live there because this country doesn't want you. Preview what's coming. One of the richest places on earth, closed to immigrants. No military, no airport, no debt, ruled by a billionaire prince. Liechtenstein, Europe's most exclusive country. Welcome to Europe's most exclusive country. Most people couldn't find it on a map if you paid them. It's nestled quietly in the heart of Europe, surrounded by Austria and Switzerland, two major countries with booming tourism and international recognition. But this place? It flies under the radar. In fact, it's the second least visited country in all of Europe. We're talking about Liechtenstein, a micronation so small, so exclusive, and so wealthy that it almost seems like it was designed to stay hidden. This isn't your typical European destination. It doesn't have major airports, flashy resorts, or bucket list attractions. But what it does have is power. Quiet, concentrated, generational power. Liechtenstein may be small, but it plays in a league of giants. 2, richer than Monaco? Let's talk money. Because when it comes to wealth, Liechtenstein isn't just comfortable. It's elite. With a GDP per capita of over $187,000, this little alpine nation outperforms almost every country in the world, including oil-rich states and global financial centers. Only Monaco occasionally edges it out. But here's the kicker. 15% of its population are millionaires. That's not a typo. 1 in every 7 residents is a millionaire. And it's not because they hit the lottery. Liechtenstein built its wealth through precision and innovation. It's a world leader in wealth management, high-end dental technology, and advanced precision tools and machinery. This isn't just a rich country. It's an ultra-elite economic engine hiding in the Alps. 3, you can work there, but you can't live there. Here's where it gets interesting. Every single weekday, over 21,000 people cross the border into Liechtenstein from Switzerland, Austria, and Germany. They come for work because the salaries are excellent, the jobs are high skill, and the country is incredibly stable. But at the end of the day, they all go home. Why? Because Liechtenstein doesn't let most of them stay. Despite depending on foreign workers to keep its economy running, Liechtenstein has drawn a firm line. It's happy to hire outsiders. It's not so happy to let them move in. So why can't they just move in? Simple. Because Liechtenstein says no, one of the world's hardest countries to immigrate to. If you're thinking of packing your bags and starting a new life in this alpine paradise, hold on. Liechtenstein is one of the hardest countries in the world to immigrate to. To even apply for a residence permit, you'll need a permanent job offer, government approval of that offer, proof that no local or EU citizen can fill your role, a housing agreement, health insurance, and official documentation. And even if you clear all of that, you're still a long way from citizenship. Liechtenstein does not allow dual citizenship, and naturalization requires at least 10 years of continuous residency. Oh, and you'll also need to pass a high-level German language test and formally renounce your current citizenship. It's a process designed to be restrictive, and that's the point. 5, a country. Built by buying it. Here's something you won't hear in most history books. Liechtenstein is the only modern country that was literally created by buying it. In 1719, a powerful Austrian noble family was hungry for more than just wealth. They wanted royal status. But there was a catch. To be recognized by the Holy Roman Emperor, they needed to rule over land directly tied to the empire. So what did they do? They bought 2 territories, Vaduz and Schulenburg, and gifted them to the emperor, requesting recognition. The plan worked. The emperor granted their wish, and the Principality of Liechtenstein was born. This is the only modern country created through a real estate transaction and ruled by the same family to this day. The prince who rules it. Liechtenstein isn't just wealthy. It's also one of the last places on earth where a royal family actually runs the show. Meet Prince Hans Adam II, He's not just a ceremonial figurehead. He's a billionaire monarch worth over $6.2 billion USD and arguably the most powerful royal in Europe today. He owns LGT Group, a global private banking empire that manages over $400 billion in assets. And while most European monarchs wave from balconies, Prince Hans Adam can do something few others can. He has the power to veto parliamentary decisions, appoint judges, and even dissolve the government, all on his own. In a modern world of limited monarchies, Liechtenstein remains an extraordinary exception, a small country run like a powerful private company. 7. Banking empire plus dental machines. So where does all this money come from? Liechtenstein's economy is driven by two unlikely forces: finance, as one of the world's most private banking havens; industry, with world-class exports in machinery and dental products. Companies like Hilti build cutting-edge construction tools used across the globe. And Ivoclar, a dental tech giant, is responsible for more than 20% of the world's artificial teeth. That's right, dental machinery and finance are the twin engines of this economy. In Liechtenstein, teeth and trust fund babies pay the bills. You could rent the country, briefly. Here's a wild fact. For a brief moment in history, you could actually rent the entire country. In 2010, a private initiative allowed visitors to rent all of Liechtenstein for $70,000 per day. The package? Custom street signs, your own town square renamed after you, fake currency with your face on it, and a red carpet-style ceremonial welcome. And yes, they even printed novelty banknotes with your photo on them. Unfortunately, this once-in-a-lifetime opportunity ended in 2011. But for a moment, the idea that you could rent a nation made headlines around the world. Imagine renting a country instead of a hotel suite. No army, no crime, no worries. Liechtenstein disbanded its army in 1868, and it hasn't had one since. But what about crime? Practically non-existent. This tiny principality ranks among the safest countries on Earth, with some of the lowest crime statistics year after year. And here's the most Liechtenstein thing ever. In 2007, during a military drill, a group of Swiss soldiers accidentally wandered 2 kilometers into Liechtenstein's territory. They didn't realize their mistake until they were already deep into the country. Liechtenstein didn't even notice. No border guards. No retaliation. Just a diplomatic apology and a shared laugh. Their only invasion came by accident and was over before lunch, and the sky-high cost of peace. Of course, paradise doesn't come cheap. Living in Liechtenstein means paying a premium for everything, from rent to groceries to health insurance. Here's a quick breakdown. A one-bedroom apartment in the capital can cost between $1,600 and $2,800 per month. Health insurance premiums often exceed $336 to $560 per month. A simple dinner out? Expect to pay $30 to $45. Monthly public transport passes run between $90 and $112, and daily essentials? Usually 15 to 20% more expensive than in neighboring countries. Even utilities, basic heating, water, electricity, and internet, can cost around $170 to $280 per month for just one person. You'll earn more here, but you'll pay more just to breathe. Bonus, where you can meet the prince. And yet, for all the luxury and exclusivity, Liechtenstein still feels personal. Every year on August 15th, the entire country celebrates Liechtenstein's National Day. And here's the surprise. Every adult citizen is invited to the prince's palace. Yes, really. You can walk up, shake the prince's hand, and even chat with him for 1 whole minute. The country's only university, the University of Liechtenstein, offers elite programs in business, architecture, finance, and entrepreneurship. But the real education might just be in how to run a modern-day kingdom with old-school charm. In one of the world's richest countries, the king still opens his home once a year to say hello. A micro-country richer than most nations. No military, no airport, no outsiders allowed, and that's exactly how they like it. Comment. Would you want to live in Liechtenstein? Or does it feel too perfect to be real? Like, subscribe. If you love hidden countries and global secrets, subscribe. We dig up what the world keeps quiet.